Hey guys, Adrienne here. Optimize joy. Yay. Okay, today let's distinguish some things. All right, today let's talk about words. Words are power. My question is, are you using them powerfully, or pointlessly? So let's talk about the difference between those two things. I'm gonna say a quote by Henry Ford. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. And then, as we know, or maybe have heard, or maybe haven't heard, I'm not sure who this quote was, but it was, watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. And watch your habits, they become your life. So while thoughts can be changed, they're not always easily controlled. Sometimes they get in there, right? But the thing that we can control is what comes out of our mouth. And words are so powerful. And so my question again is, are you speaking powerfully or are you speaking pointlessly? For instance, have you ever been around a child and you say to them, don't run, and they keep running? It's because you are actually attracting more running. When they make up rules in schools these days, instead of, the old rules that we probably had written on the walls, which were don't talk, don't run, need some more rules, don't interrupt. Then the rules nowadays are whisper, walk, and listen. And that's to actually attract what you want versus what you don't want. When dealing with words, it's very easy for us to start attracting the things we don't want, because we say things like, I can't get this, or I don't want that. Some of the big ones, especially within relationships, are things like, I don't want to fight. That gets kind of sometimes said in my relationship, or it used to get said a lot. And it was, it kind of was like, no, that line needs to actually be turned into, I want to get along. because then it attracts getting along. So, or instead of saying, I don't do drama, then it would be, I want a productive conversation. Kind of switching that. Now it's hard to kind of switch that from time to time. Especially when it's happening as we're talking, right? Then sometimes the words come out because it's now a habit, and the words come out the way that they come out. However, especially, if you're taking time to journal or anything like that, then the way to kind of train that in your brain would be more like, write down the things you don't want in your life and then flip it. Flip it to the exact opposite. I don't want this marriage, right? Then it would be, I want a single life. Like, it would flip, because then you're actually attracting the things that you want. Or if you're saying, I don't want a bad marriage, then you flip it and say, I want a healthy one. And then you start putting and plugging that stuff into your head. So it's kind of like really going through and actually, writing down some of the habitual statements that you currently have, and then finding the exact opposite and flipping it so that you can start plugging those into your head. Because otherwise you're just constantly focusing on the thing that you say you don't want, but you're constantly focusing on it, that you're just going to get more of it. And I don't want that for you guys. I want better for you guys. I want want more. I want more for you. So, and I want peace in your head. And I know what it's like to deal with a spinning head. I know what it's like to feel drained. I know what it's like for that draining to be tiring. And there's a way that it doesn't have to be. And, you know, and so it's kind of like if we start setting up those systems for ourselves and then using these little tips or tricks here and there. Now, again, the best strategy is actually just like go in and get it all done. But over time, you know, when you're reading books or listening to tips, and I know that you might be listening to various tips, it's kind of like you got to kind of pull and say, okay, which ones do I want? Which ones work? So I just want to really bring that out today, that words are powerful. So use them powerfully instead of pointlessly. You know, pointless is kind of like there's just no aim to them. Aim them, focus, line them up, and then get behind them. All right? Really quick one tonight, but I wanted to put that out there. I hope you guys have a really great night, and I just wanted to make sure we distinguished between powerful words and pointless ones. All right? Speak powerfully. If there's a lot going on in there, if there's almost sometimes too much going on in there, and you just want to just get it out of there ASAP, reach out to me, because it doesn't have to take that long and it doesn't have to be there forever. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.